Now, the first rabbit I shot today was at 85 yards. A great shot with the FX Heades, I thought, only to get home and find that the GoPro hadn't picked any of it up. So I'm just showing you a few pictures of the FX Impact M3 that I used. And this rabbit I shot at 85 yards, you'll see in a minute on another clip. As I switched the camera off, I noticed it said it had low battery even though there was a brand new charged battery in there. And it seemed to work fine the rest of the day and showed 80% battery, so I don't know what happened there. But I shot this rabbit at 85 yards, and the only bit of footage I seem to get is this bit of rubbish, nothing here. But after I switched it off and walked 10 paces or so on up, I took another short video here because this lovely woodpecker flew straight in. Good sized woodpecker this as well. And I thought, well, it's going to go and say hello to that rabbit I just shot. So there's the rabbit I shot at 85 yards. And this big woodpecker comes down to see what's happening and sort of say hello. So I stopped there and quickly put the gun back up and took a quick video of it. But it's always nice to see a little bit of wildlife. Here's a little bit more that I picked up as I walked on further on. Nice pheasant there. There was actually a pair of pheasants, a male and a female, in the grass here. Again, always nice to see a bit of wildlife. Pheasants are not in season at the moment, and not that matters because they are off limit on this permission anyway. But always good to see them going around. So after I've been walking around for a bit, I make my way back and I come across this small rabbit again. I'm just coming through some clearing, which you'll see in a bit of the video later on. And I just see him through the clearing. I guess he didn't see me because he's obviously facing away from me. And I'm shaking a bit and struggling to get the sticks out and settle down on them. But I give him a couple of squeaks to try and get him to put his head up so I can get a nice clear shot. But he doesn't seem to want to respond to the squeaks, so I just take him with a good back of the head shot. So that rabbit was taken at 50 yards. I'll just zoom out there, have a quick look around, make sure everything's clear. But a nice shot, back of the head, 50 yards. And I'll show you a quick closer up shot of that one. So here you go, here comes the closer up one, just zoomed in a bit. Back of the head, lights out straight away. Now, as I walked on through, just after that last shot, I spooked a couple of other rabbits and they just bolted away. And I took a very quick shot at that one, as it was literally just about to bolt into the hedge, but it was a miss. Now, I'm sat down having a cup of coffee at the moment, and I noticed this rabbit here, and I'm trying to get him in focus, but it's a little way away. I ranged the wall to the left, and the wall was at 325 yards, and that rabbit is quite a few yards past that, so I thought perhaps I'll give that shot a miss today. Now, as I walk back towards the woods to check on my feeder, to which you'll see I'll do a little video in a minute, but I saw this fella here and I thought, oh, I've got a quick opportunity of a shot. So I took a very quick shot, but the wind gets the pellet and you'll watch it shoot over to the right of his shoulder here. There it goes. Good miss. So here's a quick couple of pictures of the two rabbits that I did manage to get, and then I take a little video on my phone to which you can have a look and a listen to now. Just a very quick morning for me today. Just let you have a look around at what I'm doing. Now I've shot two today that you would have seen. First one, there's a pathway in between the brown rough you can sort of see in the centre of the camera there. I walked around there and there was actually a fox just alongside of this hedge here. So I walked up a bit and got the rifle up to my shoulder and was going to put the camera on it just to show some scope cam, but he must have caught me and he dived up here and into the hedge somewhere. But I also saw that there was a rabbit. The first one I shot, you can see, was on the side there. Took a picture of. Now that was at 85 yards from along the hedge, sort of hedge grass along there. Nice shot. I then proceeded to walk along the bottom of the golf course through that gap there. Nothing else really showing. Came back about a half hour later, and as I poked my head through there was the other rabbit against the hedge there. This time at about 50 yards, or it was at 50 yards. It was facing away from me is why it didn't see me, I guess. I did try squeaking it, but it didn't come up. But took him a shot with the back of the head. You've seen that, real nice clear shot. So I've just sat down having a coffee now. It's just about 8 o'clock. I've just noticed in the far distance a couple of golfers just starting to appear, so I'll just sit here, have a cup of coffee, shooting the Impact M3 using Heades 25.5 grains in 0.25, and there's the two that I've taken, only small ones this time of day, coming out in the daytime, generally all I sort of see. But I'm going to go to my feeder, my squirrel feeder, which is in the woods far over that way, and check the level on that. Not shooting it today, I've shot it quite a lot recently, so I'm just going to go and check the level. Obviously if the level's still going down really quickly, I might have to come back next weekend and have a look at it, but I've got some feed in the back of the motor. I'll top it up if it needs it. But not a bad morning, a little bit cool, but very pleasant to be out here. Sat down having me coffee, and I'll have a couple of cups of coffee, wait for the golfers to go through, pack up and go visit my squirrel feeder. So keep well everyone, happy days.